So 5S is a way of working and a way of organising your workplace. It boils down to essentially organising your workplace, putting things in the places where they're easiest to access, making sure everything's clean and tidy, and making sure that you have procedures in place to sustain that and to standardise it across multiple areas. So in 2021, we established the 5S Council for the Aggregates division within Hanson UK. The main goal of the 5S Council is to ensure that we continually improve through 5S initiatives. So that means coming up with new 5S initiatives, continually driving the standards forward. But most importantly, it's about ensuring that we have standardisation across the whole business and that we implement these improvements the same way at every site, and that all sites get the same improvements. The members of the 5S Council range from apprentices up to regional directors. So you can see that in our case, we're quite a broad spectrum in terms of the people that we're involved in, and as well as the scope that we're looking at. So Council meets once a quarter, and that really helps us to plan the next 3 months of what our goals are and what we're trying to achieve. So one of the projects the 5S Council was involved in was looking at how we standardise pedestrian walkways across the business. You know, there's been some amazing improvements across the industry as a whole with different ideas, but what we found was by visiting the top 8 highest scoring sites in terms of 5S for pedestrian walkways, we found a very varying range of standards, essentially. So the project was aimed at visiting those sites, developing a set standard for what we would perceive a score of 3 on the 5S scale to be, and then re-auditing those top 8 sites to see where they actually fell against the new standard. And then we were then able to find justification to improve those sites that did fall below the standard. So the Making Time initiative is really a much broader project and a much longer term project. People within the industry will know that managers and management teams' time is very short with all of the different things that we ask them to do these days. And what we were looking at with the Making Time initiative is to really find, using lean principles, really find where we can cut waste or we can reduce waste in the day-to-day management of our sites, and how we can really eliminate duplication particularly. So the project we did look at was about eliminating duplication in our inspection process. So we were already doing 5S auditing, and that a lot of that was being duplicated by some of our IMS procedures. So it was really about restructuring the inspection program, whether that's the daily inspections or monthly or even yearly inspections, seeing where we had the duplication, eliminating it and restructuring the inspection program using 5S as a core. We've had really good support from the exec and the managing board. They're fully behind all of the 5S principles and Lean Six Sigma as well, which is what the 5S Council is driving for. In terms of next steps, and I suppose which shows the support from the exec, is we are looking at doing a national 5S Council, so that will cover all business lines, and that will ensure standardisation across the entire business, not just within aggregates.